You never quite know when you're going to see the Googans out there in the water, and sometimes it'll come at some of the most unexpected moments. Like when you've got a commercial vessel coming at you, you're not going to think, well, this captain doesn't have a clue, but sometimes you'll be surprised. Welcome back, crew, to this episode of Googans of the Week. Now, sometimes it'll be a little more obvious when the Googans are around, like when you show up at the boat ramp and you see a scene like this, you already know they're there. Now, there really is a lot going on in this one. Somehow they struggled to get the boat off the trailer, and yet they let the truck go ahead and slip into the water. Maybe they were just looking for the old free car wash. Speaking of watching the Googans struggle with things, one of the most frustrating things out on the water can be a boat lift. If you've never experienced these, there's always something going on where the boat doesn't quite want to come off, but don't worry, the Googans will try and find a way to get it off no matter what. Now, for your average boater, there are no-go days out there on the water. Days when you get out there, you're like, yeah, we're just not going out today. The Googans know no bounds, though. They will go out on those days no matter what as well. Even when they see waves like this coming at them, the Googans are going out trying to catch some tail. Now again, another one of those situations you don't expect to see the Googans out there in the water. The commercial vessels, you always think they've got somebody behind the helm that knows what they're doing. Now the reality is, in most of these situations, they really do have somebody behind the helm who knows what they're doing. But as we all know, if you've boated at all in your lifetime, it only takes one little thing, one small miscalculation for things to go wrong, and all of a sudden you're having a pretty bad day out there on the water, kind of like this crew's experiencing right here. But this isn't the only kind of bad day you'll experience. Sometimes the Googans will find other ways to go out there and have a bad day on the water, and sometimes they won't even need a boat to do so, as can be seen in these images. Thanks for watching, crew. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here, just like Lindsay Moore and Adam Coolidge did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.